opportunity to know about what it takes in Japan from your friends. But seldom do we know what the company thinks about Indians working with them. So today we have with us Kimoto-san, who would be sharing about his experiences and impression about working with Indian employees. So Kimoto-san, to begin with, could you please briefly introduce about your company?
Okay. My company's main business is dispatch business. Our company hired Japanese engineers and send to them to our client's office. They are all working in our client's office. Our company has about 80 staffs. 10 staff is back office and sales. 70 staff is for engineers. They all is working our client's office. And my mission is a little bit different. My mission is to launch a new business in that company. And I already launched two subsidiary companies. One company is placed in the China Dalian. Second subsidiary company is placed in the Malaysia Penang.
Okay. So, do you have employees from other countries also working in your company?
In my Japanese company has no foreign staffs. And the Chinese company is working in the Chinese. And the Malaysia office, Penang office has all is Malaysia, Malaya.
Okay. So, when it comes to common language, what is the language which is spoken in your company and generally in other companies?
Inside a Japanese company, they all speak in Japanese. When I talk, I have the communication with Malaysia company. I always use English. And China company, I always have a communication with Japanese because head of our staff is very frequently use Japanese.
Okay. So when you are hiring a candidate from other country, what are the qualities that you look out for in them?
And if my company will make a third office, candidate is India or Indonesia.
Okay. So when you are hiring the candidate, technical skill wise or communication skill wise, what are the things which you would look out for in them?
We need two types of staff. One staff is for a manager. He should speak Japanese because he should press our company's clients, Japanese clients. But the other engineers, we don't need they speak Japanese. Only English is okay. And because head of a manager could handle their engineers, that we could have a communication with that manager.
Okay.
We need, but that engineers needs a high technology or superiority.
So the client-facing engineer would require more about communication skill, and the person who develops should have high technical skill, even if the Japanese skill is not so much.
Yeah, so much.
Just
Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, that is okay.
That is okay, okay. So, you have hired an Indian intern in your company. So, what impression do you have about working with this Indian intern? Indian employee?
I think he's very superior because I prepared his tasks, but he sometimes said to me, Kimo-san, I have no task, I was done. Oh my God, I prepared another task, many tasks. His main task is AI chatbot development, but now that task is not enough for him. Therefore, I gave him another task about blockchain.
So, did you face any concern in, dealing with or working with Indian employees?
Let me see. I think sometimes with the communications. And I think sometimes we have dinner with him. At that occasion, many usually Indians don't have beef.
Okay.
And the other point is there's no difficulty for have communications.
So the food habits becomes a problem then.
For his staying internship, I should arrange dinner with him today. These stuffs. Next week these stuff, and we have a dinner and make a good communication.
Okay. So when it comes to adaptability of Indians to a Japanese work culture, how flexible are they to adapt to this kind of an work environment wise and talking with colleagues? How do you think is their adaptability skill?
I think now we have good to Google. If he has something to survey, he first surveys Google, and he make a good big picture about something. Therefore, nowadays there's not so big issues for have communication.
So technology is helping them to easily adapt to this work environment.
And one day he should have a communication with my Japanese staff. He draws English sentence and use a Google Translator and shows Japanese staff.
This is
Sumimasen.
This is the thing.
Maybe 10 years ago, there's no Google Translator. Foreign staff has a very difficulty to have a communication with the Japanese staffs.
True. So with this technology changing the world, how open do you think are Japanese companies to hiring Indian employees or employees from other countries?
Currently, Japanese engineering company hired Chinese engineers now. But I think Chinese engineer is same hair color, same eye color, same skin color, but concept or philosophy is very different. And I think India is a different color, skin color, and different philosophy. I think that is good because visuality very different. Therefore, Japanese thinks they have a different philosophy. The Chinese is same. If Japanese sees Chinese, I think his concept philosophy is the same as Japanese. That's an issue. I think Indian company has a very good opportunity nowadays to approach Japanese engineering market.
So, even in technical skill wise, you think Indians are good in technical skills and IT skills?
I think IT skill is very good for Indian engineers. Especially they has good AI technologies. And now, usually nowadays, U.S. high-tech companies sometimes hire the Indian CEO.
Yes. So Kimoto-san, it was really nice that you could take out time, come today and share about your experiences and knowledge with the aspiring Indian students, Indian engineers who want to come to Japan. I think that this discussion would have given a perspective about what company thinks about Indians, and it would be an inspiration for them, a motivation to come to Japan and work. So thank you so much for your time, Kimoto-san.
Thank you.